Hi everyone, so today we have an election prediction for a generic Democrat versus a generic Republican in the year 2020, so let's just get right into this video. So starting off with the safe states, we know that the Western Coast is most likely going to stay in the safe Democratic hands. Minnesota I'll come back to, New York, Vermont, one electoral vote from the state of Maine would be considered a safe Democratic congressional district, and Illinois. So we start off with 188 votes for the Democrat, and now let's just go fill in all the safe Republican states. So most of Nebraska would be safe, but that one congressional district would be considered a battleground. And then we'll start filling in the battleground states. There we are. Out west, across the Rust Belt, down in the south area, and up north. So we start off with 188 votes for the Democrats, 163 votes for the GOP. So where can the Democrats expand? Now, the Rust Belt is almost in almost every election is a solid Democratic territory. It only flipped because Donald Trump had that Rust Belt appeal, and Hillary Clinton's Rust Belt appeal was not that great. If the Democrats nominate a generic Democrat, they will easily win back the Rust Belt, very easily, especially against a generic Republican. Going over to the state of Virginia, this is another area where I think that the Democrats can expand their lead in the state of Virginia. But going over to Arizona, Arizona and Georgia and North Carolina, these are states that have been all trending more Democratic, but against a generic Democrat, I don't see them flipping. Going over to the state of New Hampshire, this is a state that is traditionally a swing state, so I will come back to it, but it leans ever so slightly Democratic, and so against generics, I would give that one to the Democrats. Actually, I'll leave it as a pure toss-up, but Colorado, this is pretty much trending more Democratic for quite some time now. I do think that the Democrats, against a generic one, would do quite well in the state of Colorado. But going down to the states of Iowa and Ohio against generics, it would take extended African American turnout in the state of Ohio and extended turnout in Iowa City and Des Moines for a Democratic pickup of Ohio or Iowa, and especially with Trump coming from the GOP, the GOP candidate could definitely expand on some of the Trump voters in this area. In Florida, again, after everything that's come out of Florida with the gun debate and all the rest of it, I still see that much of that would have died down. It's already died down a lot already. But by 2020, it would definitely have died down. And also, the Republican wouldn't necessarily be linked to Trump as much as Trump would be linked to Trump. So I think that the Republicans would carry Florida. I also think that some of these generics would do very well in the Panhandle area. Going over to the state of New Hampshire, and actually let's go down to the split congressional districts. I think that the Democrats will carry Maine at large and Maine's 1st district, but I think narrowly the Democrats could narrowly hold on to Maine's 2nd district, but the Republicans would carry on to Nebraska's 2nd district. Going over to the states of New Hampshire and Nevada, I think that both of these would go to the Democratic Party. They've been trending more Democratic, both of these states, for quite some time. So final electoral map. Let me just see something. Oh, this is the 2016 map, but the Rust Belt went blue. So final electoral map, 279 votes for the Democrat, 259 for the generic Republican. Thank you for watching this video. Comment down suggestions below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.